Hi, welcome back. I'm Claire from one of the organisers at Textiles East Fair. Wanted to share with you, the last video I did was about printing, and so what do I do with them, people have asked. So I thought I'd show you in this video what I do actually do with them. This is a book I made. It's a combination of textiles and paper, and notice there I've got a little printed image. This image I didn't print. This is a Sanderson fabric, but I did print this, and as I say, I've embellished it with stitches, things like that. This is actually the back of the book, and this is the front of the book. It's all about a Wood Walton. It's a site of interest, natural interest in this area that I live in, and so I've tried to make a very organic looking textile art piece. It stands up like a concertina. Unfortunately, it's not a good way of seeing it on camera, but I will show you some stills at the end so you get an idea of what it looks like. And all I've done is I've created some hand-dyed materials and combined some printed materials, added some twigs and some stitching, and some applique using some batiks, some hand stitching. There's a lot of deer in this particular wood. There's Chinese water deer and roe deer, which we saw when we visited. Again, these where I've printed the materials, I've incorporated them into the design, and you can see here through this little aperture, which there's another printed image to come. As I open the concertina book, these were just regular card making printing blocks, the sort you get on the clear jelly type. There's another one there. Again, to give you the idea of the natural habitat. I've incorporated some paintwork, because I've actually used fabric paints to paint this particular longhorn beetle. It can be found. That's actually based on a photograph of what we actually saw this beetle there whilst we're there. There's a dragonfly. Again, this here is a rubber stamp, and that was just using that Viso Fine regular ink, using these, and a regular clear stamp that's used in card making. Again, card making supplies are always good. I've used these. These are like laser cut wooden shapes. They're really rather nice to apply to your books. And that's the back page again. If I continue to open it, I've got a view across through the fields, across the fens. These are hand stitched outlines of some of the species and plants growing in that area. They're all black stitched. And they're all hinged. I don't know if you can see that. It's all hinged on twigs. I think it was a rowan tree from my own garden. I didn't take the twigs from the woodland. Batik pre-cut shapes. And you can see this is a whole scene. It's actually built up. So I printed the trees, printed this tree, I printed the birds, all separately. They're all separate little printing blocks from these clear printing packs you can buy. I do believe this was Clarity stamps. And then I've got some little hand embroidery framing it. So that's what's going on there. That's that little aperture you could see earlier. More printing going on here. And then we're back to the front. I will show you a still close-up Photoshop of that photo, I should say, of that standing up, because you can't really understand how that looks from that angle, unfortunately. So that's one of the books that I've used using my stamped images. I will be showing you some more.